It hit the rim.
Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Yeah, you know.
What's your last name, Gene?
Guru.
June. His last name June, like the month.
Gene June.
Yeah,
Gene June.
yeah.
All
That's
right.
for a lot now. Whoever
You
knows
gonna
it
set it
stands for a lot.
All right, we gonna set it off. It's the MarcWes Sports Podcast. I'm Marcus Benjamin, chilling with my guy Wesley Pierre, also known as Westradamus. But today we got a guest, not the guru, not the real guru. You know what I'm saying? But he think he the guru today. But Gene June has joined us, a Knicks fan, because
Thank you.
we gotta talk about Heat Knicks and what happened. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. It's the MarcWes Sports Podcast. We talk that real sports talk from the crib, but we had to bring this June to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? That there may be, some expletives shared, but we'll see what it is, man. Let's jump right into it though. Heat Knicks. It's the series that we've all been waiting for. I ain't gonna lie. And game one went how it was supposed to go, except for the fact that our boy Jimmy Buckets rolled his ankle towards the end of the game. That didn't matter because the Heat still whooped that ass. Second game happened. It was, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was a surprise to me. I thought the Knicks was going, with that energy of losing game one. I thought they were gonna come out like gangbusters and just, win easily, but it wasn't. It was a struggle for the Knicks.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, the Knicks got help from the refs to help them win this game towards the end.
How many times? More than one.
I want to say at least 3 times they helped them out. And I was just
The
like,
rest help them out. Oh, okay.
yeah. Come on, man. You seen it. You seen the ball hit the rim and it was going to be a layup.
It hit the rim.
And that could have changed the whole
So
complexity.
what about game one?
What about game one?
What happened game one?
Hold up. Let me ask you a question. Where are we
Do you
playing
feel like
currently?
the refs didn't help the Heats out tremendously?
How would you say that? We're in your building. We're in your house. How are we cheating in your house?
Come on, we all seen the instant replays. We seen how there was no fouls. Come on now, let's be real.
Look, man, let me explain
That
something to
cost
you.
about 14 points, 14 to 20 points at least.
14
Look,
to 20
man.
points.
14 to 20 points. With them
That's how you know
turnovers.
people are delusional, man. I've been trying to tell this thing for the longest, man. He's been delusional, Gene Guru, man.
Besides the fact that
out
we
of here.
couldn't score and we was beating ourselves, the referee took a major part in just making y'all, just having y'all to just give y'all the game.
So Dan, so you saying that Miami snuck their referees in Madison Square Garden? That's what you saying? Because we know they don't like us.
Hey,
It was still an easy win for the Heat, though, regardless. Even if you had the 1-2 calls that were questionable, we would have still won.
Exactly. Look,
it wasn't 1 or 2 calls.
Look,
It was over 10 calls at least.
no. If we talking about last game, let's talk about the real calls close to the end of the game when Brunson scored that 3, shot the 3 on the side. And you had Bam Adebayo. Yeah, it was a foul. He ran into the dude. You feel what I'm saying? But it happened before you shot the ball.
First quarter, the assist to made field goals extremely high in the hustle by Hartenstein.
You would think after they go ahead and run that replay, the 3 ain't gonna count. I'm over here like I'm at the crib, like, yeah, man. They shot the 3, they made the 3, but they ain't really gonna count the 3 because they replayed it. And for y'all to say that it came before, the 3 came before, when everybody on TV, you yourself, you know that was a cheat. Come on now. You telling me that was not, like, really, it showed the replay. This is not somebody guessing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep it real, though. That was a bullshit-ass call. The same thing that Marcus was talking about earlier when the ball hit the rim and we gained possession of the ball and they gave it back to y'all? Really? And they showed it on replay again. And you telling me that was not a bogus ass call? I'm gonna use words that New Yorkers use, bogus and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It was bugging.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Yeah. Listen, we'll take the win how it was, how it came, but it goes back to the same thing as the first game. Instant replay was on the triple beam, big as hell, and still they was giving y'all the calls. Clearly as day, your man ran into your own man, and still we didn't get no turnovers.
Oh, so
They gave y'all the ball.
So you saying that foul? You saying that foul that they called on Kyle Lowry when what's that big dude that came back from Randall, when Randall just muscled him out the way? That was not a foul.
That wasn't a foul.
That matter of fact, they called the foul on us. Like Kyle Lowry, like, what's going on here, man? Like, come on, man. But that's the crazy thing, though. I noticed all that bullshit, but was I texting you that? No, because for me to see our leader, Jimmy Buckets, matter of fact, Jim VP is his name, for him to be chilling on the side eating popcorn like T.O., you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
for him to be doing all that, doing that, it just shows how trash the New York Knicks are, because y'all supposed to be dominating. Y'all got Randall back. Y'all got Brunson. Y'all got y'all first rounder, the one that's bricklayers like MTV. His ass shooting 3s and they dropping, and y'all still was losing majority of the game. We over here talking shit about the few calls that went against Miami. That was a 4-point play, what I just talked about with Bam Adebayo. Another play, that was another 2 points with us getting a rebound back. Really?
Yeah.
We struggled. With Randall coming back, he did his thing. But Brunson struggled.
Man, he didn't struggle. He had 30 points. How you going to struggle?
Exactly. Oh, I know how he was struggling, Marcus, because I seen the stats during the game, and I'm like, he had 18 points, but they were saying that he was like 2 for 8. I'm like, so where are these points getting?
That's what I'm saying.
I swear at that time, it was not late in the game. It was in the beginning of the game. I don't know if it was first quarter, second quarter, something like that. They said he had 18 points. He was like 2 for 8, 2 for 6, something like that. I'm like, okay, I know what's happening. The referees was giving him the free throws. But this dude over here, Guru Gene, is talking about they're cheating us. Look, I'm giving you hard, evident facts when this is not something that Marcus need to rewind or you need to rewind. They rewinded it for us because they know it was questionable. Even the announcers don't know what's going on. Like, come on, man. You're going to sit here and say some shit like that? At least everything that I'm talking shit about, at least everything Marcus is talking shit about, you can see it. You've seen it. We don't have to go back and press rewind right now because we got DVR or anything like that. They were showing it for the world to see the bullshit. You feel me?
Hey, at the end of the day, it's 1-1. We got 2 more to go. We're coming down here. We got more. We got some of the great fan bases down here in Florida. Watch us. When that day comes, Saturday, you'll hear a lot of us in the stands go New York, and we will win. Like I said, I predicted.
Hey, check this out though, man. That loss for me, Wes, tell me if you felt this way. It felt like a win.
Yeah.
It felt like a win because I'm just like, Jimmy Butler ain't playing. Brunson, I had to pull up the stats.
And
Brunson,
he probably still won't be back.
He went 10 of 19. 10 of 19 from the field, which is pretty damn good. 6 of 10 from 3, pretty damn good. Randall had 25 points, 12 rebounds, pretty damn good. Hart, he had 11 rebounds, 9 assists, and 14 points. So you had 3 of your best players had pretty much their best games and you still almost lost to Caleb Martin.
And Vincent.
And Gabe Vincent.
You know why they probably almost lost? Why they lost?
Underrated talent.
Struz had wound up having a lower back injury late in the game. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I think he coming back. They say he coming back. I see him walking in the locker room. He come back, but he didn't get no more time. At least that I didn't see. Because they were looking at it like, yo, we got this. But of course, you can't account for the referees doing what they did. They gave the motherfucker 6 damn points. Really, to be honest with you, from the 3-point and the the 3-point and the 1-up, that Bam actually caused. And yeah, that's another thing that we need to talk about. Bam having a badass game. We paid this motherfucker all this damn money, and his ass over here looking like a goop. He looking like a New York Knick. That's what he's looking like. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand what's really going on, because when you pay people all this money, they supposed to produce.
That's
I know
what you have over there.
You're talking nothing but good things about the Miami Heat, but
that's what you have in the Miami Heat. That's what you draft. That's what you pay. No good trash players. That's what you have. Bam. Bam. So doesn't even fit his name.
Hold up. Y'all haven't made the playoffs in a decade. Right?
We're here now. We are here now. We're not talking about decade. We're not talking about any of that. We are here now. You understand me? Back up off us.
I ain't worried about it. You know why I ain't worried about it? Because Marcus, I done reeled his ass in. The bet is already in. We got 2 bets in. One bet is Miami won't win more than 2 games. That's what Guru Gene told me.
Wow.
He told me that Miami won't win more than 2 games.
You got your first win. Congratulations.
So you honestly thinking that Heat is not going to win another game?
No, they won't win 2 more games. They won't win. They won't win 3 more games.
No, that's not the bet. That's not the bet.
They won't win more than 2 more games. They won't win more than 2 games.
The bet happened before the series started. The bet was the Heat won't win more than 2 games for $200, and then the other bet was the Miami Heat won't win the series.
So that means they gotta win 3 games,
which is another $200. So me, I don't fleece his ass, because I know we're gonna get that 2 wins automatically.
You're gonna get 2 in the extra win. You gotta get 2 in extra win. They gotta win more than 2 games.
Well, you think series like this that if we thinking that the games, let me be cynical too. If we saying that the games are rigged, which I doubt, you feel me? At least, some people may.
That shit had to be rigged game 1.
If it's like that, let's just say that. Let's just speak
hypothetical. You have Pat Riley sitting up there in the stands like the Godfather. He got ties to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So if he has ties to New York, then he have ties to New York, then the Knicks should be winning, not the damn Miami Heat. But again, I'm thinking cynical right now. No. Chill real quick. All right, let's just say that everybody winning money off of bets, this, that, and the other. And the owners get more money, and when it comes to you playing in the playoffs. Why would they want it to be a 4-game series, a 5-game series, especially a series like this? They talking about bringing back the whole rivalry that we had. I seen before the games even had started. They love to show how PJ Brown flipped y'all bitch ass.
And now they have to fight for this series. PJ Brown throws Charlie Ward. Watch out. This one's going to get really ugly. PJ Brown picked Charlie Ward up and threw him into the photographer's row. P.J. Brown is not distinguishing himself and the citizenship award he was given earlier this year.
Charlie Ward is just boxing out, basically. Oh, wow. That's what started it. Charlie Ward getting thrown by P.J. Brown is what started it off. That's ugly.
John Wallace here's the aftermath of it all.
How y'all coach was dragging on, was dragging y'all.
Was
dragging y'all damn coach.
And fists are flying at the other end. Larry Johnson is one of them.
Here we go.
Oakley and Mourning have at each other.
And both of those guys will not play in Game 5. I guarantee you that.
Van Gundy out.
I don't know if it was Oakley. I couldn't see.
I saw Johnson throwing punches.
I think it was Larry Johnson.
Pat Riley has made so much, as have his teammates, of the composure of Alonzo Mourning the last half of the season.
I thought it was Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning, and it's just awful. This has been a great series.
Marred once again. I did see Larry Johnson throw punches. They may have been retaliatory. We'll get to the replays and see.
Oh, it was both of them. It was both guys.
Holding on our legs. Yes. Van Gundy. You feel me? Why would they not make it want to go to 6 or 7 games? So if it's going 6, 7 games, I automatically won that first bet. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm surprised that you were so caught up in being a New York Knicks fan that you took that bet. At least take the bet with the series, cool. But for you to take that bet right now, oh my God. You feel me? I win regardless. You feel me? And I'm gonna be right here running amok on your ass.
That was a good decision. That was in the blind.
I told you. Huh? Remember I told you he didn't pull the rubber off on their ass and he was hitting y'all? Yes. I've been trying to tell y'all boys. You feel me? It's a pressure when Jimmy Buckets is in the building. You remember when he was on the sideline pretending like he was smashing something? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's exactly what he's waiting on right now. He's waiting.
Jimmy Buckets is going to be back on Saturday?
Huh?
You think he's going to be back on Saturday?
Hold up, what you said, Marcus? You kind of breaking up real quick.
Saying it's perfect because we don't have games time for Jimmy Buckets to rest up for Saturday. So it's gonna be a wrap, man. I actually think he is still gonna win in 5 games.
So hold up. So you think he'll be back by Saturday?
Yeah,
he's gonna be back by Saturday.
I don't think so.
So you didn't see his ass walking in New York?
You hoping Jimmy Butler not be back?
Of course you can walk. You can walk.
Hey, that's what you want.
Can you put pressure on it?
I could hear.
Can you move and be
the nervousness in his voice? Right?
Yes. We can hear the nervousness and I can fear the fear off of you. You hoping that Jimmy Buckets don't come back? You're like, that's the difference. When we played on Milwaukee, we wanted Giannis bitch ass to come back because we know y'all motherfuckers. Y'all hate us because of the beaches, the women, and the weather, and y'all gonna say, "Oh, Giannis was not playing. That's why we won." Oh, we beat the New York Knicks. Oh, Julius Randle. Well, he was not in the game. No. We want y'all motherfuckers to be back so we can run them up in that sack. You feel me? We tired of playing with the sack. You feel me? We tired. You feel me? We done took y'all on the date. Know what I'm saying? We want a happy ending, and that's exactly what's gonna happen when you see us on Saturday.
All right. Okay.
You brave to come on this show, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You gonna have 2 people just running amok on the Knicks like that, man.
That's
especially
okay.
Because your team is trash.
That's what we do.
The team is trash, and everybody in that arena knew that shit too. Towards the end of the game, they wasn't all happy and crying like
I wasn't either.
They was like, damn, because you see when Duncan Robinson hit that 3, they was nervous as hell. They was like, oh my God. Are they about to beat us with Duncan Robinson and Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent?
Hartenstein got a piece. Martin, a jumper. Cha-ching. It's a 3. There is a toughness to this. Timeout Knicks in the 4th.
You know, they was nervous as hell. They was happy that
we had a bad game.
In Madison Square Garden,
we had 2 bad. To me, we had 2 bad games.
This series,
the Heat haven't had a bad game yet. That's the problem. You had 2 bad games, and the Heat. Look, what you got to understand is it was not our job. It was not our job to beat y'all 2 games. It wasn't our job to do that. It was our job to steal one of the games and bring it back to the crib. We stole home court advantage. That's exactly what we did. That's the job when you jump in playoffs. But you're not used to being in the playoffs, so you don't know what it means to win a championship. You think that every time you're going to come and win the game. No, when you're the ones that's coming, when you got home court advantage, Gene, your job is to protect the crib. Y'all didn't do that. And you just admitted right now y'all had 2 bad games.
We had 2 bad games.
Y'all almost lost to the damn G League team. What the hell you talking about, man?
Yep. Facts.
Yes, take a sip. Take a sip. You need it. The funny thing is, I know Marcus right now feels some type of way because you wearing his second team right now. You feel me? You should not be wearing that right now. You feel me? So I know Marcus feels some type of way because he's supposed to be eating your ass all day right now, but because you're wearing that shirt, he's kind of pulling back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pulling back a little bit. But the Knicks is trash. I mean, the Knicks is so trash, though, man. I just feel bad. I feel bad for people like you and Knicks fans across the world because
oh my God,
y'all believe so much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all believe in Brunson, Randall. Y'all believe in these guys. Like, what did they do? Like, what did they do in their life that makes you feel like, oh, okay, they can actually beat a legitimate team that actually made it to the finals 3 years ago, that is consistently in the playoffs, that has won 3 championships this century.
We beat y'all about 2 times or 3 times in the pro.
We're talking about playoffs? We're talking about playoffs? That's what we're talking about? Hold up. We're talking about playoffs. Not a game.
I was about to say that. I was like, not a game.
Because, again, like we said, you got Jim VP. We got playoff Jimmy. Playoff Jimmy. And you're talking about regular season. Again, don't talk about regular season. You just told me earlier, like 5 minutes ago, don't talk about the New York Knicks past. Talk about the present. And you're talking about the regular season, the season that don't mean shit. This is the season that means shit. Postseason. Playoffs, but again, like I said, you're not used to being in playoffs, so you don't know.
I'm gonna be quite honest.
Be on right
they
now.
Gave y'all the first game. They gave it to you. They handed it to y'all on the silver platter, and then they turned around and realized how bad officiating they did on that day. So they came back and had to give us some type of leeway on the second game.
Thank you. They had to give y'all some leeway. They had to cheat the second game, is what you said.
They cheated us. And if they didn't cheat us, we would have won, regardless of how bad we played, regardless.
Like when you say people, like Marcus is thinking about something to just throw you under the bus right now. I can see it in his eyes. You feel me? Because right now you saying you cheat. Because look, when
Marcus,
you cheat,
he knows I'm telling the truth.
No, when you cheat,
figure out.
Give us examples of how they were cheating for us. Because when me and
exactly.
Marcus say they're cheating, we come in with the evidence. Because mind you, this is what we do. We say our facts, and then when Chris is editing or I'm editing, we throw the video proof there. I need to know your video proof so when we edit in, that shit you talking about can be filtered in the podcast. Because right now you're just talking out your ass. You're talking like a fat.
Okay, so when Bam Adebayo got ran into by what's the white guy name that's filling in for
That's your team and you don't know your team.
No, I'm talking about on the Heat. I'm talking about on the Heat. Huh?
Kevin Love?
No.
Well, Bam he ran into a teammate of his.
No. Huh? The white boy.
Oh.
You just said he hit the 3.
Or Kevin Love. Those are
Kevin Love is who's hitting the 3.
No.
You got Caleb Martin?
No.
Duncan Robinson.
When Duncan Robinson ran into Bam Adebayo, they called a foul on Brunson, which was a 3-pointer. Yeah,
I don't remember that either.
I don't remember that.
Oh my God! Of course you don't remember it. Y'all Heat fans. Of course you don't remember it. Y'all Heat fans.
Really?
He ran into him. Now you're gonna go ahead and rewind it and make my facts up there. You understand? Make sure you put my facts up there. You understand? So yeah, that's one. They called a couple of fouls where he just threw his hands up. Mitchell, they called foul on him. Never touched him.
You're not sounding convincing right now, my boy.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're not sounding convincing, man.
You know what happened in that game?
Go ahead and rewind it, and you'll be like, you know what?
You know what happened in that game, Gene?
And you'll see them.
That's what happened in that game, Gene. It was the D, bro. The D. You know how West be talking about we all up in that sack because
man, come on,
that D hit you hard, bro. That D hit you hard because that defense caused the Knicks to shoot 7 for 34 from 3-point range.
7 for 34.
7 for 34. We wasn't making no shots. still couldn't even find the basket yesterday.
So why you blaming the refs? Y'all just missing shots. Y'all just missing shots.
Listen,
that D put it on
in the beginning of the podcast, I said, along with the fact that we killed ourselves.
You try to sound off.
Yeah, you know.
Along with the fact
we killed ourselves is the same way the refs cheated and gave y'all the game.
All right, man.
I said it from the beginning of the start.
How the refs gonna give us 7 for 34 from 3-point range?
Yeah, like damn.
Listen, they gave y'all from the 3-point range. They at least called 2 fouls from there. Everything else came from the inside, and they were just giving y'all the game. All them raggedy little fouls, each and every foul. If you can go back to that game, each and every foul you can look at.
Let me ask you this, man. If Jimmy Butler was playing last night, who wins? Be honest with yourself.
Be honest with
yourself, bro.
The Knicks. The Knicks.
I just told you to be honest, and you just going.
Who won last night?
Who won?
Who won last night?
The Knicks won, but it
was supposed to be what it was, right? It was going to be what it was.
If Jimmy Butler was playing, the Heat would have won. Come on.
Like,
because we was winning the whole game, right? And
exactly.
When does Jimmy Butler come through? In the crunch time, in the fourth quarter. If Jimmy Butler was present, you think y'all go on that run? Hell no. Hell no.
Why not?
Because of playoff Jimmy, Himmy Butler. He's him. He would have dominated your ass. He would have given you the D, and he would have left your ass.
Listen.
Come on, man. You know it's the truth. You know it's the truth.
Game 3. We still got game 3, game 4.
And you're going to get eliminated in game 5.
Possibly a game 5.
We got look.
What do you mean possibly? It has to be a game 5 because the refs gave y'all the game last night.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's 1-1. You're right. You just 1-1. Yeah. But at the same time, like I said, we're gonna sweep it at Miami.
No. Let me explain something to you real quick.
I would put some money on that.
Hey, it's recorded.
If you really think Miami is going to get swept at home, I put 3 bills, man. 3 bills. What's good?
We got it right here. What's up? Hey, you got the millions and millions of people who are watching your ass. Put your money where your mouth is.
My peoples to call your peoples.
He like, boy, he don't need both. He don't need both of us making money on the MarcWes Sports Podcast, but we still gonna make that money on your dog ass.
Hey, that's you right there. You don't believe it. You don't believe that shit in your heart. You don't believe it. You don't believe that shit. Should take that shirt off too, man. That shit.
Hey. But on a serious note, we go ahead and play them boys on Saturday. For the most part, I think everybody should be healthy on New York. Josh Randall, Randall was Josh Randall?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh Randall. He should get the same.
It ain't Josh Randall.
Who is it?
Call him that.
Julius Randle. That's what
Julius
I'm calling.
Randle,
Julius, they all the same thing. Y'all all gotta go ahead and live in that rat infested city in New York where rats looking like our possums down here. So it's all good. Y'all the type of city that
they hood in the end of the day.
What?
They hood in the end of the day.
They hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah, they hood in the end of the day.
I see rats everywhere. Times Square. I see it in the hood. I see it in the parks. I see your rats killing the pigeons, fighting like they're the predators now, fighting the pigeons and dragging them in the bush and killing them. So trust me, y'all need to handle that before y'all even think about winning anything in Miami. I think I told you that before when I had called your ass at A2 before. But again, on a serious note, we gonna play them boys on Saturday. I don't know what time we play. Hopefully it's a reasonable time, like probably
3:30
a 7:00 game. Huh?
It's 3:30.
So it's perfect. We at the crib.
We love Miami.
Huh?
We love Miami.
Oh no.
We got the greatest fan bases in Miami.
Exactly. Y'all love us so much that y'all bitch ass want to move over here.
We own y'all.
Causing all this damn traffic with New York tags. Get the hell up out of here.
Man,
Stop buying our properties over here. We do not want y'all over here. Go back to New York and pay $2,000 for a closet. You feel me? Because we do not want y'all over here. Again, at the end of the day, ultimately, we're going to go ahead and play the New York Knicks. I think the New York Knicks should be supposedly healthy. The Miami Heat, we're still, even with Jimmy Butler, we don't have Tyler Hero. We don't have Oladipo. We don't have key players that definitely could add a spark to the offense and defensively, because we do know Oladipo was one of those all-stars the last few years. He's been going through that injury rehabilitation, and the Miami Heat went ahead and gave him a shot, just like he gave everybody else a shot that came from the G League. So for us losing that game, me and Marcus thinking that it was a cheat, you thinking that they're cheating you, but for me and Marcus, we think it's a win because, again, like I said earlier, it's like we had a total team that was from the G League. When you got Vincent, when you got Caleb Martin, when you got Highsmith, when you have these players coming in and doing their thing, Duncan Robinson, all these players showing you like, look, the Miami Heat, this is the culture. We're gonna build you up. We're gonna tell you keep shooting. You feel me? I know everybody thought that they gave up on Duncan Robinson. I even did myself. I thought they gave up on Kyle Lowry. I thought they gave up on these people. And what the coaches say? The coaches say next man up. And when the next man was called up, they went ahead and did their thing. We didn't win, not because of us.
Okay.
We do know why it was. We're gonna have the replays to verify our arguments.
Every foul. But
Marcus, quick question, Marcus. How do you think the Miami Heat pull off Game 3? I do know it's gonna be a win. You know it's gonna be a win.
It's a loss.
It's a loss. I'm gonna give
You're gonna be shocked.
Okay.
When I do call you. Matter of fact, you should be with me.
I think
you will be saying, man, they garbage. They sorry. Why did we're gonna hit the normal you know what I'm saying? Like when they start losing and shit, and all they cheating us and all.
I ain't even gonna.
I'm gonna be honest,
give you a second to go ahead and say what you want to say right now.
New York, we love Florida. We're gonna move down here. After we whoop y'all, we're gonna move down. We're gonna build an arena where we can come.
You are the typical people that we call snowbirds in Miami. Y'all here for a second, and then y'all go back to your own place. Now, again, at the end of the day, we know that you love Miami because your bitch ass lives over here. I told your ass to go back over there for so much. You feel me? You love over here. You love over there so much. Why you over here? And I know why. Because you got a closet. I have a closet. And it doesn't cost $2,000 for that closet. You feel me? That's why you're over here. So we're not going to go ahead and go tit for tat because we do know we got the beaches, we got the women, and we got the motherfucking weather. That's why you here. So we're not even.
And we got the better sports teams. I just want to say that we got the better sports teams. All our teams are better than all New York teams.
Yes.
Right? Especially the Heat.
That's a lie.
The only reason why the Knicks are in this conversation is because y'all finally made the playoffs. We always in the playoffs. We own the Knicks. This wasn't a rivalry for the last 10, 15 years because where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? Not in the playoffs.
Rebuilding.
Not in the playoffs. The last time this was a rivalry was in the 90s when y'all actually had some players, But we was
the same players that's old.
We was good in the 90s too. We was good in the 90s with Zoe and Tim Hardaway. We was good in the early 2000s with Dwayne Wade and UD, and we was good in the 2010s with LeBron and the Big Three. And we good now with Jimmy Buckets. We stay good. The Heat has always held the flag for Miami sports, and the Knicks have always been in the cellar. They cellar dwellers just like them rats. And that's the only reason why the Knicks will have a chance is if you get them rats on the court and scare our players off. That's the only way y'all gonna even have a chance. If y'all get the rats
on Saturday?
Throw them on the court, and that's the only reason why.
What's not going to have no excuse on Saturday? Because Saturday, I expect to be collecting. You feel me? I be expecting to collect my first half of the bet. So I ain't worried about that. But again, at the end of the day, what you got to understand is we're battle tested. Yeah, what you got to understand, and that's what I was telling people before. Like when it comes to winning the championship, you don't have a team that just go. This is not like the Sweet 16 or like college basketball where it has a Cinderella story and then you got somebody that made it to the finals and then win and this, that, and the other. It takes steps. It took steps for LeBron when he was in Cleveland. It took steps for LeBron when he was in Miami. It took steps for Jordan. He had to go through the bad boys. LeBron, he had to go through the Pistons. He had to go through the Boston Celtics, this, that, and the other. You got to go through steps. You're not going to the championship. I don't care how happy you are to be a New York Knicks fan. It didn't matter if you was a Philadelphia fan. It didn't matter if you was somebody else, Cleveland or any other team. It takes steps to winning a championship. The Miami Heat been in the finals the last 2 years. He's been in the finals in the bubble. Before, after the bubble, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You feel me? And we're trying to get back right now. You feel what I'm saying? So again, there's nobody talking about New York Knicks making it to the finals. They're either talking about
we will beat
Boston.
Miami.
They were talking about
we will
Milwaukee,
beat Miami.
and he destroyed that giant in Milwaukee.
We will beat Miami
MVP and Giannis, and we're gonna do the same exact thing when it comes to who. The Miami Heat and Jimmy motherfucking Buckets. He's going to come back. He's not going to – we don't need a 45, 50 point, 56 on point Jimmy Buckets. We don't need that. All we need is a 20 point, 15 – we don't – if you really be honest, all we need is like a 10-point Jimmy. We don't even need Jimmy like that right now, to be honest with you, because we're still playing the same old New York Knickerbockers. You may love them right now, but again, at the end of the day, they're too young. You got to be battle-tested, and you're not battle-tested. So y'all had a good time with the young Cleveland Cavaliers, and y'all felt like y'all did something. Now y'all playing some big dogs and some real niggas, and y'all going to see what's going on. Me personally, it would have been 2-0. But again, all right, we're going to do a gentleman sweep like we did when we were in the bubble. We're sweeping motherfuckers, and we're gentlemen sweeping
motherfuckers. If they didn't cheat us the first game, it would have been 2-0 right now.
What happened?
If Jimmy played in the second game, this series would have been a sweep, bro. Like a sweep.
You woulda, coulda, shoulda. He ain't play. He ain't going to be ready on Saturday, and he probably won't be ready the game after that. So,
he can be ready. He gonna be
hopefully he won't be 100%. He won't probably be 50%.
A 50% Jimmy could beat the trash ass Knicks. Come on, man. The Knicks got so lucky with that game last night, man. And you know that shit. They got lucky as fuck. Come on, man.
It's all about the win. It ain't about how you got it.
Enjoy the win, because to me,
figured it out.
The best win that you're gonna have this season.
The same way they figured out how to cheat
another win until the season starts next year. So enjoy it, wallow in it, swim in it, bathe in it, because you ain't gonna get another win. I don't see them having another win. The only way
you don't see us get another win.
I don't see y'all getting another win.
Put your brand on that one there, huh?
I'll put $1 on that.
Oh, okay, I'll take that one.
All right.
Look at him back there. He's like, oh.
No. We ain't making that bet. No. It's not the job for no. The game didn't start. It didn't start. Nah, you feel me? I give the Knicks probably another win. Why? Because the refs gonna go ahead and cheat. But if it's coming on straight off y'all talent,
there you go. You talking early. There you go. You talking real early. Now the refs is gonna cheat where? In Miami?
No, they're not gonna cheat in Miami. They're gonna cheat in New York. But again, they're gonna cheat like Milwaukee was doing that last game. But it doesn't matter. Y'all gonna cheat, and we gonna whoop that ass even though y'all was cheating. And then I'm just gonna be over here counting my dollars on the podcast. Yes. And I don't want that shit in big bills. I want that shit all in 20s. You feel me? All in 20s. You feel me? So again,
I'll give it to you in ones.
Huh?
I'll give it to you in ones.
I don't care. You feel me? Because you know
what I'm gonna stack them up.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy groceries. I'm gonna go ahead and give Tyson a new bone, probably buy him a new collar. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be over here using your money. So again, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Personally, I hope that you actually lose by Saturday so I could use some of your money so I could go ahead and buy a Mother's Day's gift for wifey. You feel me? So it's all good for me. At the end of the day, it's victories. I don't reel you in. You're not gonna reel Marcus in right now. That bet is not a bet. You feel me? No.
What you mean? That man took that bet. Listen here. Let me tell you something. Repeat our bet. Our bet.
He don't remember.
No, you.
Yeah,
you.
I don't remember. I don't remember that bet.
Wes, repeat our bet.
Oh, I got our bet recorded just in case you try to lie.
Okay.
Our bet is the Heat won't win more than 2 games, and the Heat won't win the series.
Okay.
And both bets is for $200. And we also said that we could bet individual games, but we could bet Saturday game if you want, if you like. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that because you feeling sporty. There go the trick.
Yeah.
It took you that long to bet me. I wanted to bet off real.
No. See, no, you try to trick him and make it seem like the New York Knicks is not winning another game. We're not taking bets like that. We bet individual games or we bet in the series. No. You're not gonna reel Marcus in like that. I can hear you scheming. It's not happening.
Listen, it's recorded. It's live, baby.
I really believe that the Knicks is not gonna win another game in this series. I really truly believe that. Now, should I take that bet or not?
Just take the series.
Yeah. I'll just take the series. I mean, if you want to do that, I know you're going to lose some money to Wes. I don't know if you want to lose some money to me as well. That's on you.
I plan on winning y'all money.
This
coming
is
right back to your podcast, and we can sit together on here live.
Hey, it's all
watch
good.
Me sip on a couple of drinks.
No problemo. You feel me? Like me and Marcus, we're used to having a little beverage and vibing. You too, but you don't be around as often. But again, at the end of the day, we're gonna go ahead and use your money. I'm gonna make sure everybody around me, feel a little bit of Gene from the winnings. You feel me? Like I'm gonna be vibing. We win. Shit, fuck around and have a barbecue. Marcus,
it's going to be crazy on Saturday. Trust that.
Yeah, I know it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy on Saturday. You're going to be mad.
They're doing that on purpose because, again, we always talk about the beaches, the women, and the weather down here in Miami. They want you guys to come over here, party, get kind of crazy because, again, y'all don't have shit in New York. Let these guys smash in front of these bops that's over here.
Let me tell you how the NBA is fixed. Boston lost. Crazy as that, huh?
Boston lost, but they lost because James Harden wound up being James Harden of old. That's the only reason why they lost. I don't remember seeing James Harden score like 45 points in any playoffs games ever. He always turned into a hoe when it comes to playoffs. You feel me? If you want to be honest, when it comes to regular season, he be balling like a big dog with heavy nuts. But when it comes to playoffs, he looking like a little chihuahua, stay inside the crib, barking outside because they see me.
And guess what? I bet he won't have another game like that.
Damn, my team, I could care less. You feel me? Damn, my team, I could care less. The only team I really care about is Miami. To be honest with you, I do want to go ahead and get the game that we were supposed to get last year by missing that shot, either Golden State or LeBron, because ain't nobody gonna say nothing about Jimmy Buckets if he went. Well, not if. A little bit of your germs is coming on me through the computer. I'm saying if when the damn Miami Heat beat the Golden State Warriors or the Lakers, ain't nobody gonna be able to say nothing. You know what I mean? And people gonna be like, oh, they call him the GOAT of point guards, the greatest shooter of all time. But you already know, man, when he played real niggas from the East with defense, that nigga turned to a hoe majority of the time. You feel me? Boston was supposed to win that last year. You feel me? But they start turning to some hoes. Tatum was bricklayers all day. They were looking like the New York Knicks last year in the finals. That's why they lost. Because to be honest with you,
it was just They didn't have a good game. They ain't you could have 2 bad games. It is. Buckets is not dropping the way it's supposed to be dropping. But like I said, y'all due for like 2 or 3. Y'all been having some good games. And trust me,
I'm happy
come
you say
Saturday, you'll be one of the ones. I'll be right next to you. Trust me. Because, we got to watch it together.
Look, I'm happy you say that because you just heard him, Marcus. Y'all good for 2 or 3. The bet was 2. So I already know that money is
bad games. I'm talking about bad games. Y'all going to lose. Y'all going to lose.
Okay.
Y'all do for 2, 3 bad games, B. Y'all been having good ones, Anna.
So me personally, I think it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a defensive game. Of course, Jimmy gonna get his. It's gonna take a little bit of time for him to get acclimated. He's gonna get the calls because Jimmy buckets. He normally go to the free throw line.
Bullshit calls, B. What? Bullshit calls. Let's just come on. Take the bullshit calls out, and I guarantee y'all lose.
It could be bullshit calls, but again, at the end of the day, some things we can't control. We can't control the referees being blind, and we can't. We only could talk shit about the referees when they do something good or when they do something bad. Me, I'm just going off what normally traditionally happens for Jimmy Buckets. He or a superstar. They're gonna give him the calls. He's gonna go through the free throw line, and at the end of the day, that's what you're gonna get. They
traditionally.
If you really want to be honest with you and you think it's shit real, you really think they want to see New York Knicks play Boston? No, they want to see that rematch of last year. And they want to see Steph Curry playing LeBron. And that's exactly why we were supposed to be prime time. They made LeBron and Steph be prime time. Why? Because a lot of people want to see those games. At the end of the day, people want to see Boston play Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. And they want to see LeBron or Curry.
They wanted to see the Heat and the Knicks. They seen it right now, and the Knicks will prevail and move on.
They will not move on because I'll tell you why, bro. Let
me tell you, before game 1, did you think that the Heat was gonna win this series, Marcus?
Yes, absolutely. What you talking about? A lie. You can go back to our previous podcast. What you talking about? It's documented. We already saying, we go into the Eastern Conference Finals, trying to figure out who we gonna play. Is it gonna be Philly or is it gonna be Boston? But I'm gonna tell you this, man. You were at home for the first 2 games, right? And when you're generally at home, 2 things happen. You generally get all the calls, and which you have said that you wasn't getting, and
wasn't. You was watching the same thing I was watching.
Generally, get games from the others. Out of nowhere, like that's when your bench players, your non-star players play great, and that's what happened with Hart. He had a great game. You think he's gonna have a great game in Miami? Hell no. And you know who's gonna have a great game in Miami?
Off our bench,
all the others.
How many of our players usually have a great
game? Gabe Vince is gonna have a great game. Watch, and Caleb Martin's gonna have a great game.
Everybody on our bench usually come off our bench and score. Quickly usually have 16 to 20 points himself.
Maybe at home, but you saw what happened in the first 2 games.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Maybe at home.
Yeah, maybe at home.
When you at the crib at New York, maybe
no.
Bullshit.
Quickly had it in Miami.
Look, man, we're not gonna talk Miami Heat all day. You feel me? But one thing we are gonna say is. Look, the Miami Heat are going to win. Of course, you think the New York Knicks are going to win. Of course, the United States, we have a mental illness problem right now. So, ain't nothing to do about that for people being delusional and shit. But again, at the end of the day, this is the reason why we're able to take bets and people can take advantage of people like that. So I'm going to take advantage of you right now. It's all good. I'm going to continue to take advantage of you. Marcus is going to be taking advantage of you already as well because I heard the bet with you and Marcus with the series. You feel me?
Or the game.
The series.
Oh, no. His series.
Not the game. I'll take the series.
He'll take the series, and if you want to bet,
I still feel like it's gonna be Heat in 5.
Yep, me too.
Maybe 6. Definitely not going 7. But the Heat's winning this series.
Look, you think the Miami Heat done destroyed Milwaukee, the number 1 team in the damn league, and you thinking that what the New York Knicks gonna give them fits? Like, I don't understand. For you to think that they're not going to win more than 2 games, like, at least say they're going to win in 7. But when you speaking of delusional people, You feel me? Like at least say, it's gonna go 7 games.
You wasn't sure about the bet when you took the bet,
huh?
You wasn't sure about the bet until you wasn't even sure about the bet when you was taking the bet.
Nah.
You're only talking like that.
We're not gonna come over here on the show and lie.
You're only talking like that.
No. Let me explain something.
Come back and we
what was the bet? You know what you were trying to bet, Marcus? This is what he was trying to bet. He was trying to bet every game. I'm not betting every game. I told him like I'm not gonna send you money.
You the one 200. You the one.
You send me money. No, we're gonna have a series bet. And you remember I told you I didn't want 2 Bs for the series. I wanted 4 Bs for the series. You didn't want that. You feel me? Now if you want to change that, we could change the series to $4.
Now look how you folded now.
You feel me? Because I know the truth. You know the truth. You feel me? Come on now. If you want to bet the series, it's all good. You want to bet the series, the 400 instead of the 2, look, it's all good. You feel me? I'm willing to put a stack on my team, boy. That's how much I like my team. That's how you know I'm loyal. I got white hot. Last week, it was
Marcus,
Jimmy Buckets.
I was the one talking about the stack, Marcus. He said, no, we ain't doing that right there. Marcus, he was not that confident in the Heat, Marcus.
Hurry up and tell your lie. You know how Marcus, this is how Marcus know, because Marcus know out of all Heat fans, me,
right?
I'm the one that be like, yo, nah. I know who Wes going for majority of the time.
Yeah,
so
he
know you're lying,
he didn't have
kid.
That confidence in him to bet that stack. Now he
want to bet that stack and if I'm not confident, I'm definitely not gonna be.
Like.
No. One thing you gotta know is I may keep it real with Marcus because he's a fan. You think I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I'm scared? Are you crazy? No, I'm never gonna tell you some shit like that. You gotta be on drugs, kid. No, that would never happen. You feel me? I'm not gonna set myself up for that, but it's all good.
Hey, let me just run some more stats on you real quick. So we talking about the NBA playoffs. Just talking about the playoffs. Take a guess what the Knicks are in points. Just take a guess. Out of 16 teams.
Out of 16?
Yeah. They 14th. They 14th. 14th out of all of the playoff teams.
And let me ask you a question. And what the Heats are?
Second.
That's crazy. That is
second.
Inaccurate.
119 points per game. Inaccurate. I'm looking at the stats right now.
You talking about in playoffs, like this year playoffs?
This year playoffs. The Heat are second in out of all the playoff teams. The Knicks are 14th. They only above Cleveland, who they beat, and Brooklyn. Those are only 2 teams they above. And Boston is number 1. Milwaukee's number 3. By the way, a team we beat. Let me run another stat by you real quick. Real quick. Who you think is 3-point percentage? Who hitting the most threes out here in the playoffs?
The Heat.
I'll tell you, it's Philly's number 1, but the Heat are number 2. The Heat are number 2 on this list. I can't even find the Knicks. Where they at? Oh, they last. Damn.
I tell you, we had bad games.
Last in the entire playoffs to this point, they shooting 29.1%. The Heat are shooting 41.3%.
You see what happened when we come with the facts,
baby. That's why I feel so confident that it's going to be Heat in 5 because the Knicks is trash. When you look at the numbers, they trash.
The only thing that we don't have solidified is the amount with the series.
You can't go by numbers.
I'm not trying to let you slide. I'm trying to have Marcus win too, so both can be happy. You feel me? I know he gonna win the series, but
y'all gonna feel so bad.
So it's the dollar. It's the dollar
with these numbers.
It's a dollar with Marcus.
Don't mean shit.
It's $1 with Marcus for the series, or is it 2? Which is or is it like me?
No, it was $1.
Oh, okay.
I heard $1.
I don't want to make sure, Marcus. I want to make sure that he's the top person that time be like, nah, we ain't making it. Hold
up. I heard $1. And I heard a game, but, I can't go back and say I heard $1 series.
It's $1 for the series. One more stat: field goal percentage, right? Field goal percentage. All right, we got Boston.
Come on, we can't go by that. I just tell you, we had bad games. We can't even find the basket. I feel like we couldn't even find the basket.
The Heat is third. The Heat is third in the playoffs. This is after playing the number 1 seed, mind you. And the Knicks, they third from the last. Third from the last again, which is 14th. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, see, Wes is right. Mental illness is a real thing, and that's what you got. Because I got facts, homie. I got facts to back my shit up.
Hey, people don't like hearing the truth, my boy. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to tell him, man. Like, yeah, I'm a Heat fan. You know, you're a Heat fan. Yeah, he a New York Knicks fan. We gonna talk shit about our teams. You feel me? But like, the facts be the facts. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't go against the facts, my boy. Like, when I eat you, when I give you the business every time I call you, it's always facts. And you speak through anger. You speak through emotion. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what that's how me and Marcus just set you up right now, boy. You about to lose 3 Bs for the series, and you about to lose another 2 Bs for me after Saturday. So it's all good. But we know the Miami Heat gonna go ahead and win. I don't really want to too much talk about the Heat too much. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's like a few days away. Of course, you know, this is the MarcWes Sports Podcast. We speak about the Canes, we speak about the Dolphins, Panthers, and that's where I want to go ahead and chop it up with. You feel me? With you, Marcus. You know, you got the Florida Panthers. We wind up winning and beating the number 1 team.